Hey guys, and welcome back to Resident Evil. Now, we've got our timer going. Now, I've played this bit quite a lot off camera, and there has to be some trick with the timer, because I've been playtesting this bit for about 20 minutes. I cannot make it back to the helicopter in the time limit, and I mean I can't even make it close to the helicopter. It's not like, oh, I think I can shave a few seconds off here and there. There's just no way. There must be some other trick to it that I don't know about. Now, the other problem that I'm having is I can get to the final bad guy, but because our virus gauge is so high, I can't kill him. So I really don't want to have to play this entire level again, but I might not have a choice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get us back to the final boss, because I've given up with the helicopter. I might look at a guide later, I'm not sure. I will get all the endings off camera anyway for the 2 bits that we've missed, and I will have them in a bonus video afterwards. But I genuinely don't have a clue how you're meant to make it in time. Anywho, so we're not going to worry about our time limit. We're not even going to give 2 shits about our time limit. We're just going to take it slow. I can make it roughly back here. There we go. We've got the map memorized. Now, we also have Mark with us, obviously. The problem with Mark is there are mines everywhere here. Mark is a minesweeper. He will sweep up every single mine he comes across. I have not found a way to tell him, don't walk into the mine, you thick fucker. There is no way of controlling him from walking into the mines. So again, I'm not going to bother with that. Now, I don't think there's anything we can do here. We're going to have to fight the last boss. No, piss off, Mark. Right, let's grab... No, don't pick Mark up. Now, the boss has an annoying ability. That seems to... let's combine... No, combine... use. Now we're only using that to stop our virus gauge. Now we need to be extremely vigilant to assault rifle magazine. I don't know, the assault rifle doesn't seem to be that good, so we're not going to worry about that. There also appears to be certain mines in this game that you don't have a choice, you have to walk into them. Which does not help. And there you go, mine sweep in full effect there. He sweeps the mines with his ass. Which is fine. I mean, that's less mines for us to walk into later. But, yeah, the boss has an ability that seems to put about 10%. See, look at that mine there. Now, I am going to save state it to prove a point. There is a mine there. We cannot shoot it. We cannot do anything to it. We can't walk around it. We have to go over that path. Now, I don't know if... Yeah, there's nothing we can do. We have got to get hit by that mine. To me, being 100% honest, that is broken game design. If you have got to take damage, then that's just the developers fucked up, basically. So we're going to grab the Magnum revolver, which I don't think is going to have... It's got 4 shots in it, which is not a lot. But it is what it is. We have no choice. Now, let's go collect our friend. I feel a bit... I don't know. I'm disappointed that the guy I was using for reference, which I'm not going to mention any names... I'm disappointed that he's played the game through on easy. But, you know, at the same time, I completely understand it. Right. See that mine there? There is no way we can get past that. And I don't know why she just barged into that there. But yeah, there's nothing we can do with that mine. Now the helicopter's going to bugger off. But that's okay. Now unfortunately, when he buggers off, he drops the crate. The crate containing something nasty. Also, remember the Tyrant had that bomb switch embedded in him? I was hoping that we... because I am kind of doing this semi-blind. Oh dear. A Stinger launcher. He's a bit of a pro though. Look at that. Didn't give two shits about that Stinger. Unfortunately, yeah. That happens. Okay. Now, I have literally spent all day playing this level and testing certain things.
Is that the package?
Oh dear.
What the?
Ouroboros, kind of, but not. Ooh. They're like liquor tongues. Oh dear. Well, at least when we get to the boss area, there's going to be lots of weapons on the floor. Look at them all. Oh, right. No, there won't be. Nope. No, there will not be loads of weapons. Which is also the other challenge. I don't know how to kill it because there's nothing to use against him. I've just noticed this Magnum here, so that's a thing that we're definitely going to use. Combine. Use. Right, now hopefully there's no more mines that are mandatory to walk into. Okay, we're past that one. There's a mine right there, so that's going to be something we're going to have to keep in our head. Now, I don't know. I don't know what I think about this game, to be honest. In one hand, I love it. It's pure Resident Evil. But in the second sense, it is so unfairly difficult playing it solo. And I think that's the big thing. I think it's not hard because the enemies are tough or whatever. It's hard because it is just totally and utterly unfair. There doesn't seem to be anyone behind the counter. And that is kind of like my frustration with the game. Unless you play it, but even then, if you play it, one thing I have noticed, we are going to drop a quick save there. The only thing that I have noticed as well is the mine placement of the landmines. They are also random, which doesn't help. I don't think we can go anywhere in here. The only thing we can do now is go and fight the main boss. Now, there's a couple of... I'm going to load the save state just for the virus gauge purposes. There are a couple of bits also coming up where we have to take damage because of zombie placement. There's no way to get around the zombies. I'll explain that when we get to there, but there's a couple of areas that have zombies. And it's the type of area, as soon as you know what, let's grab the F8 spray. As soon as we kill a zombie, another one spawns through the door you have to go. The second you kill the zombie. Again, I don't know. There's actually a manhole here. I'm going to go down it just to have a look, if we can. We can actually go down here. That's interesting. Hopefully there's something nice down here. I'm not sure, though. Now, our friend is dead, and he does have the bomb trigger. I was hoping that maybe that bomb trigger would instantly detonate the tyrant. Because there must be a reason that we have the option to carry it through the level. Maybe we should have used it earlier. I'm not sure. To be honest, I think I should have playtested this a lot. Now this is just... We're just going to explore this sewer to see if there's anything actually here. Again, the guy that I kind of was trying to get some tips from, he found a rocket launcher just lying on the floor. There's no rocket launcher for us. Do you remember when we grabbed a... Oh, hello. We grabbed an item from the windowsill? On his game, that was a rocket launcher. On our game, it was an SMG. SMGs appear to be kind of useless. They seem to do about the same damage as the... oh, what's that? Submachine gun. They seem to have the same effectiveness as a handgun. The only difference is you get 30 rounds in full auto. But it just doesn't do enough damage to make the weapon worth picking up. The assault rifle that we have now seems to be fairly more competent. It does have a little bit more punch to it, but nothing major. Now, when we get to the boss, there seems to be one assault rifle on the floor. There's an assault rifle magazine, which obviously has 30 more rounds in it. But it doesn't do any damage to the boss. Which is frustrating. Now, this is what I mean here. I don't know whether there's a shortcut to the helicopter that I don't know about. It's very, very possible. I've tried not to look too much up to avoid spoilers, but at the same time, I've kind of got really frustrated with this level. It's closed tightly and won't open. Right, come on. Let's get you out of here. And, yeah. Okay. That was annoying. You know what? Let's use that. The boss never actually kills me by doing enough damage to me. I think if that's all we had to worry about, we'd be okay. But he just gets my virus gauge to maximum in one hit, which I don't understand. Doing roughly 10% infection in one hit seems... I don't know. It's very possible my strategy isn't up to snuff. I've only spent about 20 minutes fighting him. And that's not actually a lot of time because he seems pretty difficult. Now, I did read somewhere that... oh, nice crit. I did read somewhere that you can use that... Right, let's get that F8 spray. You can use the bomb switch to kill the tyrant. But it doesn't work for me. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's because we're meant to use the bomb switch before he mutates, and that makes the end boss there easier. And that's annoying as well when you're trying to get into the door and she just keeps picking up the woman. I'm not sure yet. There's so many unknowns with this because I'm kind of semi-blind with it. See, there we go. That door there, the zombie gets a free hit on us. And there's nothing we can do about it. And he puts our virus gauge up a fair amount. And there's another bit coming up. Now, if you notice, we were still technically in the loading transition when we took damage. Which again seems it's just not really right. I don't think you should be prepared to have to take damage, if that makes sense. You've got to factor that in. Now, I've got to drop her quickly. Now, Linda, I don't think she can be killed. I might be wrong, but I don't think she can be. Now, I do have And she's not come through the door with us. Really? Why? I'm just using these F8 sprays now to stop our virus gauge, because that's what gets us killed. Yeah, look, she's there by the door. Yeah. Oh, man. And now I can't go through the door because she's too close to it, and we're just going to get tons of damage. Yep, I can't open the door because she's there. This game, in my opinion, is only just playable single player. Ugh. Right, yeah, look, now she's come through. We didn't do anything different. And now I can't pick her up. There we go. I was considering like trying out some of the harder difficulties, but to be honest, I don't think the game warrants it. The game is not well enough made to play the harder difficulties on solo play. If you could have split screen mode or something, that would have been great. Split screen would have been fine, I think. I'm not 100% sure how they would have done it, but it certainly would have, I think, been better than... Right, this is the area that I was talking about. There are zombies in this zone. The problem with those zombies... Do we have the grenade launcher? We do. It's loaded with burst rounds. We don't want the burst rounds though. The acid... Oh, do we? Do we want the acid rounds? That's the other... Oh, get out the fucking way. Right. I am pretty raging right now, I'll be honest. This game has really annoyed me today. Just because I think the controls have aged very badly as well. And Mark has died because he just would not listen to what we're saying. Right. Come this way. Oh, hello. Right. Right. Notice we've killed him. And we've killed him. We want... Oh, there's 5 of those. See, look. Instantly, those zombies are respawning. And we have to go through them to get upstairs. Not really sure how we're supposed to get through those when they instantly respawn. To be honest. I assume the kind of thought process there was... One of you quickly kills the zombies whilst the other lot go through, but you can't do that single player. So not too sure. There we go. We're going to take an instant hit because there's nothing we can do. We're going to take another hit from him because there's nothing we can do. And then hopefully she's going to be close enough to the actual door where she's going to go through. And yeah, we are. Our virus gauge is... I didn't want to use that last one, but I guess it doesn't matter. Our virus gauge is on max. Almost. Right, come on you. Shall I save it? I think I will change save slots and then save it. Right, let's go. Got to time your jump carefully. Not really sure how you time your jump carefully there. I don't know what the timing is. But otherwise you just have to spam X. It doesn't really matter too much. I don't think it really wastes that much time. Anywho, now we have to fight the main guy. Now we're not allowed to get hit once because of our virus gauge. Because as soon as we get hit, our virus gauge will go to 100% and we'll die. Hey, buddy. What I'm assuming is you're supposed to use the bomb switch on him before he gets transformed. And then you have to fight this guy later on. But this guy might not be as powerful. But I don't know. Right. So let's go. As soon as this guy... Oh, there we go. See, and she doesn't auto-lock onto this guy either. Which is weird. So there is that. Let's get close to him. Hopefully use these shells on him. I don't know if there's something we're meant to be doing when he's down. Oh, nice. We've got him down again. Does he have a weak spot? I honestly don't know. Now, there is... What have we got around here to fight him with? We have some of these. Let's use that. There is a magazine there for an assault rifle, but I don't think we have one. Right. If that hits us, we're dead. No ifs, buts, and maybes. We are dead. Right, let's keep this going. Okay, there we go. Right, what does he do when he goes down? Nothing. He doesn't appear to have any kind of... There's a submachine gun there. I'm hoping there's enough ammo in this. Does look like he's got a weak spot there though, doesn't it? Right, let's just unload into his face. Oh dear. Oh god! Yeah, 98% on the virus gauge. So it does give you about 10% virus. Which is not good, to be honest. Also, there's a rocket launcher here. That was not here when I was playtesting that. I can 100% assure you of that. Sit down, you sack of shit. Did that not kill him in one hit? Or did she not auto-aim? Okay. Let's try that again. I'm happy there's a rocket launcher there, but trust me, I spent ages running around here earlier and I looked at every single object. There was no rocket launcher. I'm curious. Now, one thing, if you notice that... Hang on, I didn't want to do that, but okay. There's the rocket launcher. I'm wondering if we have to down him before we hit him. Oh, if this hits us, we're screwed. There we go. That seems to do plenty of damage. Right, Cindy, are you actually aiming that at him? Didn't kill him. Right, that leads me to think... And I am using save state abuse here, but I passed the point of caring right now. That does make me think that we do have to go behind him. Or do enough damage to him. When he goes down, maybe you have to use the rocket launcher to shoot him in the center. That is what I'm assuming. Let's pick those up. I find it interesting that this gun doesn't come fully loaded. Yeah. See, that attack actually hits us through the roof of the van, of the truck as well, which is a little bit shitty, if you ask me. Right, now let's get in front of this sack of shit. Oh dear. Nope, that's okay. That is okay. Right, get on your knees, you bastard. Swallow this. That does not kill him. Okay. We've learned something here today. The rocket launcher does not kill the boss in one hit. Bugger. That is problematic. I am surprised of this fact. And I don't know what to do about it. Alright, let's just shoot him with that. Right, now he's gone down. Let's reload. Shoot him again. I definitely get the feeling we're supposed to be shooting him in that heart thing. But not 100% sure. Let's just fill him full of acid shells. Uh-oh. Run! Move! Cindy, don't worry about reloading. Oh. Cindy, now you're not locking on. Now we're dead. Okay. She's going to stand up and then die. Let's load. Let's drop a save state here. See, I can imagine if all three of you are working together to take this guy out, one of you's distracting him, one of you is shooting him in the back, and the other person is standing in front of him ready with a rocket launcher. That could be so much fun. But I'm not sure why the rocket launcher doesn't kill him in one hit. I'm genuinely confused about that. Right, let's try shooting him. And we automatically get hit even though we couldn't move. Cool. Right. There we go. Alright, I don't know. He's not down yet. There we go. And we're out of ammo. Can we aim at him? Yeah, that really does not kill him, does it? That's kind of interesting. Okay, well, let's see if we can down him again. She is shooting him in the chest, though. And we're going to get hit and killed. Right, let's try that again. Once more with feeling. Cindy, I just get the feeling you're not putting the effort in. That is what I'm thinking right now. I think Cindy is not that bothered about getting through this alive. Now, the thing is, it doesn't even seem like the rocket launcher is actually doing any damage to him at all. And there's a survival knife. Game, listen to me, game. Go fuck yourself. Right, now let's get around him again. Here we go. I want to down this git. We're going to empty everything into him. Reload. And then we're going to use the rocket launcher on his face. Come on, stand up, you sack of shit. Playtime is over. Turn around. Look at me when I'm shooting at you. There we go. That's definitely doing more damage, but then that hurts a significant amount. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Cindy. You're about to die, Cindy. Not quite. Right. Yeah, interesting. We are about to die. We are going to use the rocket launcher in one last defiant step, I should say. He's down. Switch over to that. Point blank. In the chest. There we go. Thank fuck for that. Yes. Die, you bastard. That was like the hardest Resident Evil boss I think I've ever faced. But satisfying. Oh man. Thank God for that. Oh shit, it's not over. Okay, that's totally fine. Let's eat one of them. Oh God. Right. That's okay. Oh, we got to get what's her name, haven't we? Where was she? She was down here somewhere. Nope. Maybe she was over here. Buddy. You would fall. It would surely be fatal. How do we get her across? We definitely came from over this way. Ah, right, okay. Okay. Oh, no, you virus bastards. Use. Let's also create, oh, no. There we go. Right. Now, we didn't go this way, did we? Where were we? Where? Oh, down. Okay, I'm confused. It's down here, apparently. It's far too dangerous. This fall would surely be fatal. Oh, no. No, it was all the way back there. Right. Okay. Hopefully, we can get this done before our virus gauge maxes out and we die. We shall see. Worse things, well, stranger things have happened. Right, there. Okay, cool. Oh, come on, man. Really? Why? I like it says time your jump carefully. There's no visual cue for when you should push X. Do you do it as she's about to jump? Do you do it when she starts to run? Right. Okay. This board... Okay, good enough. Now, are you going to come up here? You are. My God, you're actually doing something by your own accord. I feel like we've won a war. Right, let's get out of here. Hopefully, yeah, we should be okay. Interesting final boss there. So what I'm surprised about actually is that rocket launcher does not kill him in one hit. Why have you let go? Now I assume we have to get into the back of one of these trucks. In fact, I know that's what we have to do. This one? Yes. There we go. Now, as much as I enjoyed some of those scenarios, boy am I glad that game's over. Aged well, it has not. Well, we've done it anyway. Oh. Multiple missile strikes? Wait a minute. How many nukes are they firing at Raccoon City?
All fighters have emptied their payload. Mission code XX complete. Repeat, mission code XX complete.
This is Heaven's Gate. We got you loud and clear, Angel 6. Mission code XX is completed. All fighters return to base immediately.
Roger that.
Arrow 8, 11, targeting confirmation.
Well, I guess they're not nukes, because if they were nukes, then that would be catastrophic for the planet if they fired like 50 million nukes at Raccoon City. I'm guessing they just used some kind of tactical cruise missile. Lots of them.
Everything that happened was real. The events that unfolded before my eyes will haunt my dreams for many months to come. But I take solace in knowing that surviving this tragedy has somehow made me a stronger person. Time waits for neither man nor woman, so worrying over past regrets is pointless.
Hey, he did make it in the end. That's good.
What's done is done. We can't take it back. However, we may be able to start again from the beginning.
Yes.
That's the one gift we humans have. We can rebuild.
If you say so, Linda. So, is that it? That is it, I guess. Well, I have quite a lot to say about that. I think, as a single player game, it does not work. It really does not work. Unless you know this game inside out. Your AI partner, or I should say the AI in general, calling it broken is being kind. I mean, there's multiple times that I've been playing that, and I've said to an AI partner to come here or to swap a weapon, and they just don't. They just fuck off somewhere else. That is broken game design. Now, I know that they say in the manual all these characters have different personalities and all that. That's a load of shit. That when you're looking at a game from a game design kind of level, if you are forced to play with AI, the AI must be to some level under your control. I never once felt, I should say, that the AI was under my control. I always found that they were the annoyances. They were what was holding this game back. I really wish, if you play this game single player, you could have just gone in alone, had your traditional 8 item slots, so you could have some health items, you could have a good amount of weapons, and then just played it like a normal Resident Evil. Forcing you to use the AI just didn't work. I cannot even imagine playing this on a harder difficulty without tearing my hair out. Having said that, all of the criticisms aside, the actual game itself is really good. The weapons were good, the graphics were beautiful actually. The scenarios, apart from the flashback one, the scenarios were a lot of fun. The virus gauge I don't think is overly necessary. I think maybe on very hard you could have the virus gauge, but it was just nothing but an annoyance. Unless they added, like, if you could use blue pills, blue herbs I should say, to actually reduce your virus gauge, even if it just took 5% off, it would make it so much more tolerable. But I like the fact there's loads of replayability to the game as well. I will probably never touch that game again, or the first one for that matter, unless they update it, bring it to Xbox Live, PSN, Steam, and be able to play it with actual people. That would change everything. I thought the enemies were pretty good. I didn't like the hunters, and I didn't like the Axeman. He just seems so out of place. But the main 8 characters are good. It would be nice to see them come back. I'd like to see a File 3. I think part of the problem with this game, it came out a generation of consoles too early. They focused too much on the online aspect of it, with no thought of when the online portion is no longer available. In fact, actually, with Resident Evil File 1, when it came out in the UK, that didn't support network play at all. In the UK, the first game is a single player game only. Now, they put no thought into that game to making it single player friendly. Now, I know that the Resident Evil community is quite split. Some people like this, some people don't like this game. I think I'm in the middle. I think the potential was there. With a little bit more planning and thought, it could have been great as a single player game. Having said that, if I'd played it online back in the day, maybe my opinion would be completely different. I don't know. But they are games that I'm glad I've played. And they are games that will go back on my shelf and never be touched again. For that reason. I've looked at a lot of people play that. It kind of makes sense now that a couple of the playthroughs that I've seen are people playing them on easy. Now, Black Shadow 992, he plays them on hard and very hard, and I take my hat off to him. I don't know how he does it. He just knows this game inside out, both of them. But yeah, that's kind of my rant with this game. I think if this came out on the 360 and the PS3, it would have done so much better. Another thing, actually, when I was doing my research, they did say that even back in the day, this didn't have voice chat, any kind of voice chat on it, which is interesting. I'm not sure how that would have worked, which is interesting in itself because
it's time to start something new, you know? You really should come by.
Okay, that was that. Yeah, if it came out on the PS3, it would have been fine, or Xbox 360. I can't remember what I was saying now, interrupted by that. Cindy, how rude of you. I would say this game is for die-hard, absolute die-hard Resident Evil fans these days. It's not really for anybody. If someone's fancying to play like a survival horror game, and they see this game cheap, there's so many better ones than this. But if you're a die-hard Resident Evil fan like me, and you have to play every single Resident Evil like me, then I guess it's worth it. Everybody else, I couldn't recommend them. Why they didn't put some kind of split screen mode in there, I don't know. Even if you had to stay on the same screen together. I mean, the PlayStation 2 did have a multi-tap. So they could have done 4-player co-op with everybody on the same screen. It would have been quite chaotic. But as long as you had good communication, and it would have been couch co-op, so there's no reason to not have good communication, I think it would have worked. It certainly is it would have been better than absolutely nothing at all. But anyway, that is Resident Evil Outbreak. I'm glad I played them. I would say I enjoyed 80% of this game. I enjoyed... The only scenario I didn't really like was... I can't remember what it's called now. Flashback, was it? Yeah, flashback in the hospital. That really felt out of place. But apart from that, it was okay. That's all I'm going to say. I wouldn't say I love the game. I wouldn't say I hate it. I would say it's okay. So, thanks for watching, guys. And as for what's next, well, we have a couple of options. I haven't finalised my decision yet. We'll either be returning to a franchise that we have recently finished, or maybe something else. Maybe we'll be going back to Raccoon City again. We don't know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and until next time.